Ladies and gentlemen, huge news, big news in the drama department. Now that we're away from maybe the nuclear drama, we can go back to the silly, goofy, still bad drama, but with a little bit of a fun Stanzy tinge, huh? What if I told you Cody Ko's back? No way. Did he address the allegations? No, he's making oatmeal. He's making Ko's Oats, which, and I'm not gonna take credit for this one. Chat decided that Cody Coates is so much better that it's ridiculous that he even released this. What an insane thing to do. A new kind of oatmeal, a drop kick to your taste buds. Nostalgic flavor elevated. Remember those bland oats with the old guy on the front? Cody Ko, you're getting a little old to be talking like this, by the way. These are like those, except they're not boring and they actually taste good. Click below and they can be yours. Now, you might be asking, why in the absolute hell did he make oatmeal? You might be thinking that Cody Ko... You know what? Let's call a spade a spade. You might be thinking that Cody Ko was having sex with minors when he was 25 years old and they were 17 years old. I'm sorry. You might be thinking that. You might be saying that, hey, there's verifiable evidence that that happened and he did not address it at all and in fact went on to do some DJ sets in Vegas. Very weird as well. And that he left the internet, didn't make any videos for a few months until he came back for marathon training. I'm sure he addresses it. As I was training for Ironman Australia in 2023, I realized something. I've been eating the same 3 flavors of oatmeal for breakfast since I was a child. So I decided it was time for somebody to spice things up a bit, and Ko's Oats was born. Whether you're hitting a workout, prepping for an early meeting, or running to class, please enjoy these elevated takes on traditional oatmeal flavors to start your day on the right foot. Sorry, old oatmeal wascots. We're waking warnings exciting again. Cody, what's his marathon time? You're asking the wrong questions. You're asking the wrong questions. He has released 3 flavors of oats, pancakes and syrup, blueberry muffin, and salted chocolate chip cookie, as well as a bundle where you can get all 3. And everywhere on this website, it's talking about how like old oats are bland and we're doing it new. They're not your grandpa's oats, but they did pick the most boring old-timey flavors and most boring old-timey font that I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Why did he not just put his name on these? Well, he kind of did. Ko's, right? Cody Ko. I guess his last name isn't Ko. It's something Polish or some shit. I can't remember what his name is. Oats to you when meeting your high school-aged girlfriend. Okay, first things first, oats are for everyone. No, I mean, why didn't he just make oatmeal and not brand them with himself? Oh, are you asking why a YouTuber who has like a big audience that'll stick through him through times of trouble would use his name on a product? I feel like it's self-explanatory. You have a built-in audience. In fact, if we check this out, we can see that the reviews are in. 5 stars! Been eating this every morning before every run. All 3 flavors are really good. I think the best is blueberry muffin. My only complaint is salted chocolate chip cookies chocolate flavor seems a little bit artificial, Cody. It tastes like it has whey protein in it, even though it doesn't. Still all incredible. This is why you would name it after yourself, because these people weren't looking for a new oatmeal, because this oatmeal isn't even marketed towards like marathon training. Nothing about this screams high performance athletics. The only people buying this are going to be fans of Cody Ko who saw him advertise it on his channel, on his social media, things like that. Oh yeah, and we did a little bit of research early on. Shout out to Cance who found the web designer for this, made the website over a year ago. So he had this being made before all of the drama popped up. Now, I think we talked about it once on stream, but we did check in on Cody Ko drama maybe, when did this come out? 4 months ago. He had basically gone dark and then put out this video, 34 miles. And the only form of addressing this is this like 30-second clip from this video on his second channel, actually maybe third channel, Cody Trains, which is his marathon train channel.
But I want to vlog it. I want to vlog the whole process, just like I did for Ironman. You know, being creative, doing this type of thing, and putting it out there, it's just in my DNA. I need to do it.
Technically like his 5th channel. Sorry, I'm not a real Cody head.
So I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I understand.
You guys want to know the price really quick? Yeah, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. It's like $8 a box, but I don't know how much comes in a box. $9 a box, and you can get the triple box for $27. So you save like $1.02, which is actually, you don't even save the 2 cents because these are 99. You save one. Do you save $1? 9.18.27. You don't even save any dollars. Wait, what the fuck? Cody, 9.18.27. It's the same price. What the fuck? Let me buy the bundle for cheaper. That's like rule number 1. He's not the one that took 30 seconds to multiply 9 by 3, buddy. Don't get smart with me. What weird marketing? Sorry, this is him addressing the fact that he was in a relationship with a 17-year-old.
I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. You know, I spent the first half of my career criticizing people and judging people online. So, you know, I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. I just think all I can do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just try to continue putting the best shit out there that I can. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you stick around to watch it, I very much appreciate it.
Dude, this is so close. This is what's kind of frustrating to me, is that in my mind, this statement on his main channel with one more thing, and that thing being like an apology and acknowledging the wrongs he committed, is all he needed to do. It's so close. Saying that, like, I totally get it. If you see me differently and you don't fuck with me, like, I completely understand. I would have made fun of, even using language like made fun of is crazy in this situation. But if he had just said, what I did was wrong, I'm acknowledging that, and I am sorry. I am sorry to Tana. I am sorry to that girl that was on his Instagram that he since deleted. I think it would be like, okay, maybe some people can forgive him and watch him and be fine. You don't have to feel like really weird about it. But doing it at the end, like 21 minutes into a 5th channel training video that no one's gonna watch is just so crazy to me. You're so close. You're so close, because it feels like he actually has like an understanding of the situation and remorse. Although we're not watching the clip of him DJing in Vegas right afterwards. I'm not sure if I'd watch still, but it would have been much more respectable. And I think that's what he's saying though, right? Is you don't have to watch. Like, you can hate me, and that's totally fine. People have pointed out that maybe the issue with admitting is legal shit and potential deportation. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to not trust YouTube comment lawyers. Maybe that is the case. Maybe. But I do think, hey, even let's give him that and say that he can't admit to it. I do think this is something that is a lot better to put on main if you are looking to get a catharsis from moving on and not just like really feel like you have something on your soul. Who's Cody Ko and what did he do? He made oatmeal, buddy. He made some oatmeal. No, he was a big YouTuber, did a lot of React stuff, had a big podcast, and started a training channel. Huge YouTuber even. But if my sponsors see it on main, it'll be bad. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? And also, your sponsors should know. If your whole game plan is like, I'm not going to say anything so sponsors don't find out. I mean, people email sponsors all the time. People reach out. People like brigade in the comments and shit. Before I understood what was going on with BetterHelp, did a BetterHelp sponsorship. I took that video down within 30 minutes. That shit was like, oh, my bad. I did not know. One of the funny comments that was on here, because he was like doing vlog stuff and even stuff for his main channel that Cance found, was, you can tell he lost his editor. Although we had some verification from one of my old editors that was like, I can confirm his editors are back. What happened with BetterHelp? They were a platform that was allowing people who weren't licensed therapists to practice. And that led to a person who was not a therapist giving therapy to someone who later committed was like one of the big turning points in BetterHelp. How the fuck are they still around? You know what's really crazy is not only are they still around, I listen to Conan O'Brien shout out BetterHelp and Pod Save America shout out BetterHelp almost every week. And I'm like, damn, what the heck? They came back from that and then leaked a bunch of users' info like 2 years after reforming. Yeah, it's a tough look for BetterHelp. We had talked about Cody Ko going dark, and he even talked about going dark in this video and then coming back with this. He is making videos on main again. Cody and Ko. I don't fucking understand this guy's channel hierarchy. Cance, help me. Help me. This is a second channel where he is doing button reacts. Cody and Ko is the second channel. Yeah, because I know he has way more than 2 million subscribers. But he is back to making videos on main, just ripping the classic like reacts, the button, Jubilee style content, something that he really liked, doing content with his wife and stuff like that. And are people, do they care?
Guys, real quick before we...
Advertising his oatmeal, by the way. I feel like early on he was deleting stuff on this channel. Sorry, not main. I keep calling it main because I'm just like a bad YouTuber. On secondary channel. And I presume he's deleting all the comments about it because he was doing that way early on for like old videos on main as well as videos on training. Frame 1 oatmeal percent? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. How does he describe Ko's oats?
Guys, real quick before we start the video, I don't know if you watched the last one, but if you did, then you know that I launched an experimental oatmeal brand. We launched 3 flavors. We got pancakes and syrup, blueberry muffin, and salted chocolate chip cookie, which is inside because I just ate some this morning. Flavors are phenomenal. It's more of a test, so buy some if you want to try it and give us some feedback if you wouldn't mind. Ko's oats.
Damn, called it experimental and said it was a test? Just say it with your chest, buddy. I feel like this guy is the founder and he's not passionate about oatmeal. If you're not passionate about your oatmeal, why should I be passionate about your test experimental oatmeal? What the hell?
.com. I appreciate you very much. All right, on to the video. Hello!
How does deleting those comments work? Is there a company I can hire that monitors comments? Dude, you just fucking go in. What are you talking about? You just look at every comment. There's only 1,300 and you just skim and you look for, I don't know, child abuser. And you just delete them. You look for the word 17. I feel like he's doing it himself, right? They had this shit made 1 year ago. Why haven't they finished experimenting yet? Well, I think he took a little time off. One thing that Kant's also noticed is that on main, Cody Ko's video that pops up if you're unsubscribed is a video with him and Noel. And obviously they have not been doing anything together. They founded TMG Studios, Tiny Meat Gang. They had the TMG podcast. They had TMG Studios. And ever since the drama, I think you remember they put out that letter where Cody was going to be stepping back from it. Kind of weird that it's still there on main, but what are you going to do? And what really sucks is the podcast post Cody has not been doing very well, which sucks because Noel's a funny dude and really cool. And it's maybe unfair for me to say that as someone who doesn't watch the podcast, but I think it's cool. If we look at like views from before, you know, we're in the hundreds of thousands at the minimum. And then the episodes that are really good, maybe 76,000 are doing a little bit worse. And then even right after the drama, it was doing fine, but it's kind of settled into much lower viewership. Yeah, it did well for a bit, but I think a lot of that is also like what's going to happen. You have like this little feeling in your stomach of like, can it exist without Cody? What are they going to do? What are they going to talk about? Who's going to do it? And then eventually it just settles in. And I think a lot of people, for better or for worse, like the podcast for like their relationship or Cody. Got to sell some oatmeal to balance this out. Well, to be fair, I don't think that like TMG or Noel are in on the oatmeal. I think this is a pure Cody Ko play. And I don't think that he's trying to sell enough oatmeal. Damn, that's actually a really good question. I don't think he's trying to sell enough oatmeal to like make up for not posting as many videos. But then why the fuck is he selling oatmeal? He's also not passionate about oatmeal because he's experimenting with these flavors. It's like, why did you even do this, man? It was already made. Yeah, I guess it's like if he still had all his channels, he made it for money. Then he's not posting on his channels and he has all this oatmeal and has this brand, so he might as well just sell the oatmeal. Could it be a publicity stunt? Tell me what is sexy about oatmeal to you. What is the publicity he's getting? Someone probably paid him a boatload of money to put his name on it. Yeah, maybe not a boatload, but some. He's just a passionate oatmeal maker and a promising DJ. Yeah, I actually do think he loves being a DJ. I did watch a Cody Ko video where he did a DJ set at a club and he was really scared. And I thought the video was really good. I'm not ascribing any value to Cody as a person or making any judgments about him in the past, present, or future. But I think the video where he was scared and did his DJ set is a really good YouTube video. The one good piece of news about this is even though the TMG podcast isn't doing so well, Noel's solo content is still doing really well, and that's very exciting. It's not like he fell off. It's not like he needed Cody or anything, and that's cool, man. I think it can be really hard as someone who's gone through something, obviously not at all the same, but like gone through something with a friend on the internet who you create a lot of content with. It can be very tough, and so I'm like proud of him, I guess is something I would say. It's like very cool. He made good YouTube videos. There's a reason he was so big. Yeah, the problem is most people think of Cody Ko as like reacting to Jubilee, but he did make good YouTube videos. All in all, I don't think he's gonna sell that much oatmeal. I mean, it's been out for a few weeks. There's 23 reviews on, I think most of his fans, I feel like they would buy the variety pack, maybe not. Blueberry has 22 reviews. I don't know. I think when you're an oatmeal brand partnering with Cody Ko, you're probably expecting more than 22 super fans to buy it. And obviously not everyone's going to leave a review, but the kind of person that would buy Cody's oatmeal after going through all this stuff and then not leave a review just feels insane. Feels very, very insane. Wait, the only one that's not 5-star reviews is the cookie one. 5 out of 10. Officially tried all flavors. This one is my least favorite. It's a chocolatey mess. 2 weeks to ship oatmeal. Why does it take so long to actually start shipping it? I don't know, man. Why is the variety box the same price as the other 3 boxes put together? I don't know, man. Couldn't tell you. So that's the latest on Cody Ko. Sheesh. Cody Coates. God, Cody Coates was right there. It was right goddamn there. These simply aren't your grandpa's oats, but they look like my grandpa's oats. Cody, they look just like my grandpa's oats, and that's what's pissing me off. What oats would I recommend? I usually buy, what do you call it? Instant oats, which are obviously more expensive and not as good. Low sugar Kellogg's instant oatmeal. This is my grandpa's oats. This is that shit I do like. I eat this, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week. And Cody Ko ain't never coming for me on this one.